we were in year 10. It was I don't know if it was our science teacher at the time, but the science teacher held a party for her daughter, who was 16 at the
she
time.
Was so hot. Not the daughter of the teacher. Oh, her.
Yeah, and the daughter was having a party, and they all got done for underage drinking. And then she was on that. Do you remember that?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and that was...
It is Morokai to us. We're back on every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 7 a.m. on Spotify and 4:30 p.m. on YouTube. We've got some doozy stories that involve teachers and students. And I was thinking back, I remember I had a girlfriend once who, she told me this story that was going on with this girl that was too close to a teacher. Yeah, I would go to her, I'd be like, their relationship is very questionable. And it's more on her side. She's a bit more forceful about the way always wanting to be next to him, always wanting to make sure she's spending time with him, to the point where there was one time she invited him to her birthday.
Wow.
He went, and there was controversy and trouble regarding him actually going.
Well, I was going to say that there would have been controversy around that, but I'm assuming the teacher would have also had other teachers at our school that were invited. So that's fucking...
No, I think it was only him. So we
That's
can
even weirder.
We can deep dive it before we do. Can you just tell the story you just told before? Because I completely forgot about that. I had no idea about the chair throwing.
Yeah, so when I was in year 8, we had a class called economics, which was a pretty shit class. I didn't really enjoy it at all.
So I think you would have been about 14.
Yeah, it would have been. Yep. 13 because my birthday was at the end of the year. But yeah, so 13, and holy shit. So the teacher that did this, she would have only been like maybe 12. It was right at the start of the year. So yeah, because she was a year younger than all of us. So she would have been like 12 now. And I think, holy shit. Wow, that's fucked.
Mate, what is it?
So, yeah, we had an economics teacher, and we had, as everyone had in their class, there was like the popular girl group that they would always just chat.
Yep.
I guess. And this one chick was constantly just chatting away. The teacher's like, hey, can you stop chatting and all that? It had been warned multiple times.
Bit of a mark on the board.
Yeah, like the name on the board with a tick sort of thing. And all
3
that.
ticks in detention. Yep.
That's it. Classic scenario. But it just got to the point where like she's like, I don't fucking care and all that. Turned his back to him and all that, to the point where he just must have been having a bad day.
Oh, really?
So there was a spare chair near her, and he sort of like, just like, with a bit of force, sort of like threw the chair to her. She's like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, just shut the fuck up. You're such a little slut anyway. It's like, you're going to go, you're like, oh, that's all you ever will be, and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Threw the chair. She
chair.
She sort of got hit a little bit, like, not to the point where like she needed to be taken away or anything like that, but still to the point where the whole class was like, oh, you're fucked. Like,
so the teacher, so the chair, when he like pushed it,
I think it was sort of like, you know, where like you throw like it maybe a chair and like sort of like bounces, and then like it was sort of like one of those
and
things
it connected with her a little bit.
Yeah, where it was
Can
like, it was like you could tell like he wanted to hit her with the chair. But no, because like you could, but I feel like he wasn't expecting the chair to actually like bounce into her.
Yep.
So that's where probably the part. Hence why he was probably like, I'm gonna just grab my stuff and go, because I'm probably going to like get fired anyways. Because you would be like, because you'd be like, you're such a little bitch. Like, I've had enough of your bullshit. But then to actually have that happen, you'd be like, oh, fuck.
To actually say the words out loud, you're a little slut.
Oh, shit, I did that. Like, oh, no.
Did he say little? Because that's hilarious if you said you're a little slut to a 12-year-old.
I only said little, but he definitely said slut. I know that for a fact.
So out of line.
And it's just like, as a teacher doing that to a 12-year-old.
Can you imagine if you did that today?
Oh, dude.
She'd be set for life.
Dude, that'd be so fun. Well, we also had a teacher. We were in year 10. It was I don't know if it was our science teacher at the time, but the science teacher held a party for her daughter, who was 16 at the time.
She was so hot. Not the daughter of the teacher. Oh, her.
Yeah, and the daughter was having a party, and they all got done for underage drinking. And then she was on that. Do you remember that?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and that was fucked.
Oh, that's so true. How did they get all done for underage drinking, though? It was just a party cops showed up to?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't really recall. I just remember being like, I haven't seen that teacher at school for a bit. Like, I wonder what happened to them.
Wow, so she I completely forgot about that. Yeah, she had a party for her daughter, which went to a different school. obviously just trying to be the cool mum. And I reckon around 16, most parents let their kids.
Yeah, there's always just
drink.
like,
It'd be like a 4-pack or something.
as long as you bring a note.
Yeah. Oh, the classic note
Yeah,
to
that
a
you'd
party.
have to then give to like the person's parents.
That's so
and,
cringe.
and then if you forgot it as well, and you'd be like, wait, man, can you just sign this note and pretend? And people are like, I'm going to do that. And you're like, don't be a fuckwit. Just fucking pretend to be my parent. Like, what are you doing? So, no, I'm not doing that, man.
Yeah.
Like, don't make me ship on fucking solo the whole night.
Mate, imagine getting done for that. Oh, as a teacher,
it's not good.
Not good at all. I wonder what the fine was for it.
I don't know. And I would think it's even worse being a teacher as well, because really, like, they should know better.
Yeah. Can you imagine you sign him up
parent.
like the fine? It's like $2,000. And it's like, well, look, we can't do this again. Have you got much on tomorrow for work? Like, you're actually, I'm a teacher. 4,000 changes to 10.
Yeah. So quick.
But yeah, the relationship with that's so funny about the chair though. I could I'd be so out of the blue.
I've had teachers crack the shits at students in class before. But
Yeah.
never to like that extent.
Yeah, they got to hold themselves back a bit. But so many are actually thinking what he said. So many are thinking like,
oh,
you little tool bag, I want to belt the shit out.
Yeah, well and truly.
So the relationship between a teacher and a student, sometimes it gets too close. And obviously we would have like wood tech teachers that would always be too creepy with like high school girls.
Yeah.
They would be really weird with it. But then you have some students that are way too close. Like I remember there was a couple of students that were females in year 12. And obviously you're getting a lot more used to like sex, that kind of stuff. Like you're growing up a lot more. And some of the comments they would make about teachers while other teachers were in the classroom, like sexual, was just like not on. I was like, what do you mean you want to sit on his face? Like, as if you said that in front of another adult.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. Well, even just like some of like the chicks that we had, like maybe like very confident, just being like to like a male teacher, like, no, how big is it? Come on, like just and it's like that is like incredibly inappropriate. Like Jesus Christ.
It's like, no, Melanie, that is so inappropriate. See me after class. And you see them like, oh my God, what's he going to do to her after class? What is he going to do to her after class? Everyone's like watching through like the window. Nerds have got a notepad.
Oh, holy shit. I had a PE teacher.
What did he do to you, mate?
No, not what he did to me. And we had like the accelerated kids in our class. And like they're always a bit like different.
They were. If anyone who doesn't know, the accelerated kids were kids that jumped to year level in school. What did they skip? Like skip year 10 or something? Year 9 or 10. And like, don't get me wrong, they're very academically smart. You'd still have the ones that were quite sporty and stuff that would fit in with that crowd. But there's only like a couple.
Yeah, but I was going to say, for the most part though, they were like your stereotypical nerd.
Definitely.
And the ones that were in our like PE, they were stereotypical nerds, and they weren't there that day because I think that class specifically had like an excursion. And I remember the PE teacher, because he was like one of the cool PE teachers that would just swear a lot and stuff and just tell you how it is. And I remember coming into class, he was like doing the roll call when he notices like they're all not there. He's like, oh fuck. And we're like, oh, that's pretty random just to say off the roll call. He's like, I've just realised. He's like, none of those accelerated kids are here. Like, where are they? And I think one of them was like, oh, I think they're on excursion. He's like, oh, thank fuck for that, because they're fucking weird. Like, they're actually fucking weird, aren't they? Like, something's not right about them. And I was like, I can't believe you said that. Like it's one thing to think it, but to actually say it. And in year 10 as well, you're like, oh my God, like this teacher's the bomb. Like he agrees with us sort of thing. But I was like, dude, there's no...
Sir, roast me.
there's no fucking way. That teacher was cool as fuck though. I mean, I got like a soccer ball from him. Oh, that's mega. No, it was a sick soccer ball, dude. It was
Lee, I got you a brand new Rebel soccer ball. Mate, it's the gold one. How cool is this? Oh, thanks, sir. Want to come back to my place and kick it?
And
no,
I
probably
did.
not.
No, well, yes. What else does he have to play with?
I mean, he had that thought exactly. Man, and I remember there was this one girl, right? And she was one of the weird kids, like not even accelerated, just weird as in really standalone, didn't have too many friends. And she'd probably suffer a bit socially, like she a bit on the spectrum. And she talked to this teacher that was always doing, what's it called when they're monitoring recess? They're walking around.
Oh, jeez. Well, that has gone
and they said
out
parole. They're on.
I suppose they're just on yard duty.
Yard duty, that's it. Yeah, had the lanyard and
the yellow jacket on.
the
And
fluoro.
you look like a fucking hero. What the fuck are you doing?
You'd be so easy to tap.
Better
it
not
right now.
stand out of bounds. Don't you do it? Oh my god, they're doing it.
And then he was out and he would be doing yard duty, obviously, and this girl would just go up and stand next to him the entire time, like just stand next to him the entire day. And I thought, if I was a teacher, this is inappropriate. Like, not only that, it's awkward. Like, you're standing with me, you're actually excluding yourself from other people by doing this. But my girlfriend at the time told me, oh, well, no, she suffers with this, and this teacher's actually really kind to her, so she feels safe around him.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, she would do it all the time. It got to a point where she got a name for it, like always hanging around that guy, like the teacher, and it was just weird. And apparently she invited him to her birthday, and he went, right? So obviously, I don't think that's appropriate. I don't know if it's one of those scenarios where he thought maybe I can help this kid, because he was an innocent guy. Like, there was nothing wrong with this guy. Like, he was innocent. For all I know, actually.
Simple man.
Yeah.
An innocent man.
What was that off again?
I have no idea. I'm so sure.
I'm an innocent man.
Do you know, that's so
Simple
funny.
man.
That clip, I don't know where, I was watching some YouTube video and they inserted that clip and I was like, oh my fucking God, there's no way.
Mate, I'm going to have to find... that has brought back core memories of us laughing our ass off. I'm just a simple man.
We're just innocent men. And then the host loses their shit as well.
We're just innocent men. Oh, that's right.
That show.
We're just normal men.
normal innocent men.
I love how there's like season upon season of that type of show, but I would never watch a full
one of
show.
the buttons that are in front of you is that.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
really?
I don't know which one it is.
Should I just press some of them out
You
of like
can,
curiosity
man.
to see if it'll do it? So just press the sound button now. 1. Alright, that's playing. We'll do 2. I have no idea if they're now playing over each other though.
They might be.
Or there might be nothing playing at the moment.
No, you saw the pink one playing, boss.
I do too. Hold on. Alright, last one.
We're just normal men.
So it says something's playing, but I don't. Maybe not. We'll find out during the edit.
You'll find out. It could be I don't know. One of them I think is like, I've got the coffee.
Yeah.
Another one is like, I don't care what you think with The Rock.
Yep.
One of them might be like booing. I know for a fact one of them is though. We're just innocent men.
We're just normal men.
I know for a fact one of them's that.
I'm gonna pause it right now just so I can play that clip so people know what we're talking about, because it's
Yeah,
so funny. Anyway, yeah, I wish you could have the phones as the apps.
It'd be
so then I could put,
game changer. It'd be
because
so
then
much
we could
better.
do the according and the clapping, but I have to like use my foot.
Yeah.
And it's just awkward. Anyway, so yeah, he went to this girl's party, and what happened after that was a female teacher found out, and she complained about it to the principal. She went and was like, "This is inappropriate with a student. Like, he shouldn't be doing this. He shouldn't be going and seeing her outside of work." So many different aspects that she was going on about, like full on Karen mode. But to devil's advocate, it is a bit weird.
Yeah, it's odd.
It's very
definitely odd.
It's very odd if a teacher goes to a student's birthday. Like, we've heard of teachers going to clubbing and being inappropriate there, but they can probably have more excuses there.
Yeah, I feel like the club's like a little bit like, not that there should be any leeway anyways, but like you can sort of like better justify like, oh no, like, I usually always come here.
Yeah, I just wanted to drink.
I didn't know that you were here.
What do you
That's
mean?
so weird that you're here.
What's
But
your
if it's
bra
an
size?
actual party, it's like during the like that's fucking weird.
It is, and I do think it was one of those. I don't think.
And
it
there's
was
no way surely the fucking parents know that this is a teacher at the school.
Yeah, I think it was a party where there's a few family members, a few girls, and then a few adults, and maybe the teacher. It's not one where they're sinking beer pong
I was going
and
to say,
doing
could you
like,
imagine like the teacher's just standing there by himself? Like,
it's bought the Jaeger. It's just like, we doing body shots or what? Yeah, so he anyway got complaints, and this girl, there had to be a bit of separation between him, and this girl was so
would've hated that.
Oh, she wanted to like murder this teacher that made the complaint. Yeah, right. She wanted to like kill her. That's what and I was like, well, this is why she got problems. But yeah, but that line shouldn't have been crossed. That was too far to actually go to a party that they were involved.
Yeah, it's just not on.
I don't think so.
I definitely don't agree with that.
There's different ways you can help out a kid without going that far. Unless she said, I'm going to kill myself unless you come to my party. Which maybe that's why he's there. Because I saw a photo of him holding a drink at the party. Like, that's why I remember it. And he didn't look like he was having fun. He looked like, hey, put that fucking camera down. Better not be going to Facebook.
Was. Have you ever had that, though, where, like, where you're with a group of mates, like, you're out somewhere and you're actually like,
don't take a fucking photo of me.
Please don't fucking take a photo of me. Because I just know that it's going to lead to issues if this gets out.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. There was a few times people did that there, or there's a few times people took. I remember my ex would take photos sometimes deliberately, like her being out some places as like a
way to get at you, or get on your skin. That's fucking so petty.
Yeah. People do that a lot though.
Oh, they do, man. I've had it before where like maybe I've caught up with like. Actually, yeah, no, I've had it before. It was us and our friend Ben, and we were out, and I was like, "Oh, just don't take any." And he's like, "No." And I remember he put on his fucking, and I'm like, "Dude, I fucking said don't do that. Like, what the fuck are you doing?" And then so it's like, "Oh, you were out with them. I thought you said that you couldn't have anything." And I was like, "What have you done? Like, why?
Fucking old chicken fingers over here just ruined everything."
Yeah, why did you do that? Like, what have you done? Yeah, there's nothing worse than that because it's like, no, get out. Explain to them.
Yeah, there'd be a couple of times where you'd say no, and then like an even better plan that like is worth going out for. You're like, fuck, that does sound wicked, and you got to somehow now lie and navigate, and then like you're on the way to that event. You're like, this is gonna be so good. It's like, hey, this person's coming by the way. It's just like they said that you weren't free. It's like, oh my god, now I'm gonna see them.
No, that was the biggest fear.
It was.
It really was. Or like even like just clubbing back in our day. And we're like, no, I'm not going out tonight and all that. And then, like, the boys are like, nah, come on, man, we're going. And you're like, fuck it, actually. Night with the boys is pretty elite. And you're fucking right. And they're like, look, you still doing it. And you're like,
do a line. Relax. Before we go, do you know one thing that really weirds me out? I was thinking about the other day. When you go, like, shopping to or grocery shopping, or I don't know, you've got some things to do. Do you notice that you run into a fair bit of people you know?
I haven't until Ali pointed out to me. She's like, wherever the fuck we are, you always run into someone that you like. Always,
yeah. And you don't have to say hi to them. I didn't just know in general, and I think the world. I know we're in the same area, but the world is so small that like on this exact day at this exact time, I've seen you in this exact place, like. And now I've seen multiple. It's how
that was like for Ali's dad's birthday. So he was doing hot laps in a V8 supercar. Just minding my own business, just trying to get some photos and stuff for him. As I'm walking past, someone like grabs my t-shirt, and I'm straight away because I'm like, that's fucking weird that I'm just like touching my t-shirt. Maybe I've accidentally kicked something in there. Like, hey, mate, how are ya? It was a family friend that was with his partner, and it was her partner, like his partner's dad's birthday as well. And I'm like. What are the fucking what are the actual chances of that even happening? And straight away, Ali was like, "You always know fucking something. Like how?" And I'm like, "I actually don't even know."
Man, that's like the people that are ballsy enough to cheat on their partner within. I'm even going to say a 50-kilometer radius. Like go on a date. Like if you're cheating on your partner, but you're taking that person on dates. And you hear about it all the time, how some people have like full on a second relationship, which I don't get how you can do. Well, I seriously do not get how you can do.
One of my good mates, so he invited me out clubbing to Ring. Oh, sorry. I nearly butchered what I was going to say there. I nearly butchered the location. Wow, that's
was it Ring City?
It was Ring City.
Yeah.
In the city. So thank you for that. You're coming clutch there, sir. And we went out and we're at a mate's place, and I've never ever met these people before. And we just got a photo on the balcony together. And we went out. Another time he had a partner, but I think he wanted to end it with that chick and see like another chick, which I wasn't told about. I wasn't aware of this. So I just uploaded the photo of us on Instagram, thinking like whatever. And the chick's house that we went to that he was trying to like, I suppose, pursue things with, I uploaded a photo on the same balcony as well. Oh, no. And the dude's partner, like ex-partner, was like, hey, were you at blah blah's house? I'm like, I'll be honest, I have no idea. I was just at some house with him. Oh no, I was like, I don't want any part of this.
Yeah.
All that. And then she's like, oh, well, that's funny because you're on the same balcony as blah, blah. And I'm like, the fuck are you talking about?
I remember in this drama.
I'm like, I'm so confused. And then surely enough, like it's genuinely like the same. And I'm like, oh, he's fucked. Like,
did the guy say anything to you? Like, oh, for fuck's sake.
No, he was sort of just like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, you just invited me out to club. Like, mate, how's that on me?
Prep me, you dickhead.
Yeah, like, the fuck was that? Why would you not say, like, oh, hey, like, we're going to get a photo. Can, like, we make sure, like, it's not somewhere, like, obvious for a photo, I guess.
I hate when people don't prep you. It's like at work, let's just say, like, if it's like a car salesman, right? And you're selling a specific type of car, and then another salesman is selling another type of car, but you know nothing about that car, right? And then they go, hey, can you help me out today? I'm flooded. And it's like, yeah, it's like, okay, sure, I'll give you a hand. And then a customer comes up and asks you all these questions. You're like, I actually don't really know. And the guy goes, how do you not know? It's like, what are you fucking talking about? Prep me. Of course I don't know. This is your domain, and I'm now helping you. How fucking dare you?
I did it just to help.
Yeah,
don't get angry at me. This is what you were meant to be doing.
Pisses me off.
It's so frustrating, dude.
I've had ones like, if I was to make it in a similar sense, it's like, oh, in the boot, there's a hidden compartment that pops up. Why didn't you tell them about the hidden compartment? Because I don't know about the hidden compartment. What are you talking about? How can I show someone I don't know?
I would hate that as well, working in the supermarket, and I would usually obviously work the grocery side of things. So then someone would come up and be like, oh, do you know about anything about the oranges and all that? It's like, I wouldn't have a clue about anything fruit and veg. How don't you know? You're the assistant manager. You should know. Yeah, but I don't fucking work in that fucking department. Are you fucking cheating me? Like, who the fuck do you think I am?
So hard when I worked at a supermarket as well, when they'd be like, do you know what the best time to buy oranges is, or how ripe they need to be? And be like, no, I don't work on a farm.
Yeah, dude. Like, the same as, mate, if I went to find an avocado, I wouldn't even fucking get, I would ask whoever was working in fruit and veg to be like, wait, can you get me a good avocado? I don't know what the fuck I'm looking for. I just look at it and I'm like, well, that's dark green and that's really green. Like, that one's hard, that one's soft. What one am I meant to get?
I would want to say, hey, okay, I don't know that, right? But if let's really deep dive right now, there's over 1,000 products in this store. Would you be happy if I knew 20% of them? Because that is a fucking ginormous task. If you say, what's in this avocado? How was this bacon made? These lentils, right? Where were they made from? Did you get that? Where did these originate from? Who fucking knows?
Dude, you know what's hilarious? So I went into where I used to work not too long ago. I was just catching up with one of the guys.
Just ask these questions to fuck with them.
No, well, I was just minding my own business. And then this random like customer comes up to the manager that was on at the time, and he's just like, do you know anything about the potato fries, like the frozen potato fries? No, he's like, oh, yeah, we're really sorry. There's just a shortage. He's like, no, I know that, mate, but like the ones that you have, they're from New Zealand. He's like, oh, are they? He's like, yeah, I don't want to buy New Zealand ones. I want to buy Australian ones. So do you want to like tell like your boss like stop getting the New Zealand ones in and like just get the? He's like, mate, like I'm really sorry, but we're just getting like whatever we can in. And he's like, yeah, no, I know that, but like people don't want to buy stuff from New Zealand, mate. We want to buy Australian things and support our Australian farm. And the guy's just looking at me.
Our Australian potato chip farmers.
Yeah, like, and he's just like the manager, like my manager mate. He's just like looking at me like. And I'm just like looking at it and being like the whole time this customer's just going off at him being like, I can't believe you don't have like the Australian made one. I was like, I don't fucking miss that at all. Like at all.
Mate, the one I hate is like, where was this made? And I was like, read the can. Read the fucking can. Like I don't know. Like, what do you mean? I'm 22.
Oh, these tangerines, you say that they're a product of Australia, but you know that these actually come from Mexico. Again, why would I know that?
Oh, the worst one was we had alcohol in the section that where we sold. So we sold the alcohol and the groceries like together. And if they ask me anything about the alcohol, like which one's award winning or which one pairs best with this cheese, I'm like, mate, I've never drank wine in my life. Like, and they're like, you've never had wine? I'm like, no. So stop asking me.
Yeah. I'd be fucked if they asked me like what one goes with like a steak. I'd be like, the only thing that I could be like, all I could say is red.
I thought about being a smart ass once and being like, what's the most shittest tasting cracker and cheese we've got? Because I know that all tastes like shit. So that would pair well, wouldn't it? Like I just wanted to...
That'd be good if you had done that.
Get fired.
It'd been such a stitch up.
When I went to the supermarket the other day, a girl dropped a bottle of wine. It spilled everywhere. And
the smell
I remember that so much.
Smell and just the actual stain.
Did you have we had a machine called a Hacko, right? So Hacko is like it's like the motorized floor cleaner.
Oh no, yeah, we did have one there.
Yeah, so anytime there was a spill, you'd have to quickly go out and grab that and suck everything up, make sure there's no glass.
You guys are lucky.
What did you have?
We would always just get a mop and bucket, dude.
You didn't have any other cleaning device?
We did, but we never ever got taught how to use any of that shit.
What happens if you smash like a full-on case of alcohol?
Oh, I've got no idea. Good luck to whoever works in alcohol. Then, I guess.
All right,
I had nothing to do with them.
What was a big spill? Okay, a big spill of oil.
That would be we did salt. Get like a Tupperware container, like a big plastic 32-litre tub, all that from one of the aisles, and then just sprinkle salt on it, and then just like let it absorb, and then just get a broom and push it together, and then
oil was a bitch.
If you spilled oil, that was like you may as well just fucking go home.
Yeah, after you fucking clean it.
Yeah, that's true.
If someone spilled oil, I'd be so annoyed. Oil was the worst.
I also hated when people would drop salsa purely just because of the smell. Because the smell would just stick in that, and you'd be like, "Oh my fucking god!" Or like a curry paste. Jam was good because if jam broke, usually the glass would it'd all just sort of stay together.
It's good excuse to buy toast.
Cool. Yeah,
buy bread
and be like, "Yep, sweet."
Did you have a good tea room?
Our tea room was okay.
Did you have the classic TV that doesn't work, but there's a TV in there?
Yeah, there was a small box TV that no one ever touched. The fridge was fucking disgusting.
The fridge was always gross, yeah.
It's just some cheap fridge where the stuff in the fridge, it's cold, but it's not really, it's just there.
Yeah.
A really fucking disgusting, very dirty microwave because apparently people just don't know how to look after things. Same as a fucking toasty machine. That shit was fucking grim. But then if you fucking throw it out to replace it, then God forbid, how dare we not have a fucking microwave for the day, sort of thing. People are so I feel like you learn a lot about people.
Yeah, you do.
When you have a tea room because people just don't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah. Always
the bin would be super full. No one ever wants to empty the fucking bin.
No one would ever do their dishes.
Yeah, which was fucked.
Yeah.
There was never ever a clean mug or a cup. So you'd always have to bring shit from home.
It's so true.
It's so just fucked, dude.
Yeah. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Morokai with Two Eyes.
Thank you so much for listening.
Boom.
Boom.
I forgot how to end it.